Oh wait, I forgot to change some stuff. It's not that big a deal. Hold up a second. Hello. Where is everything that I need? Gotta go to my channel and edit some stuff. Really need to edit some stuff. Okay, because this is number 3. And the category is Blue Prince. Okay. There we go. Let me just do that. Yes. Okay, perfect. Hello. My name is 10K Hours, putting the time so my art is no longer crime. Today we are back to a bad habit, which is blueprints. No. I'm gonna be very honest. I was playing this a little bit off stream today, and this game is super addictive. This game is super addictive. Can you reload, please? Thank you. I just had probably the craziest run I've ever had. I got the sauna, which means that I'm starting this day with 90 steps. So if you're wondering why it's 90 instead of 70, that's why. It's 90 instead of 70, that's why. So yeah. I had a very crazy run. I figured out a bunch of stuff. What is it? I drained the pool. Oh, and I just realized I should have switched it back to the fountain. But I drained the pool just to see what would happen, and it turns out there was just a bunch of money at the bottom of it, so that's not really... I mean, that's something that to do in the future, but I had such a great run. I had so many gems, and I had like over like 40 gold by the end of it. I found a... Let's see, I had the tomb, and I also found a buried treasure. It was all sorts of great stuff. Oh hey, Bird, how's it going? 6 essays tomorrow. I'm ready as ever be. True that, man. There's only so much you can do. Speaking of things, I hope you're ready for. Oh, why is my chat not loading on? Hello. Why is my chat not loading down here? Let me refresh this. Why is my chat not loading? Okay, well, we're just going to do this then. Hold up. We're just going to do this so I can actually see chat because it's not loading on my iPad. But yeah. Let's see, do you at least... Wait, are all 6 essays tomorrow? Like, all 6 are in one day? Because that's crazy if so. Unless there's, like, multiple... Oh, really? Are you doing, like, multiple per class? Actually, I'm going to do this today. Because I have so much. Because I have so many extra steps. Are you doing, like, multiple, like, per class? Because that's a crazy amount of essays to have in a day. 1 essay per class? Are they not like doubling up on classes? Oh, I should have taken the shrine. I've never taken that before. That was silly of me. Whatever. Actually, I should have taken the shelter. I forgot. 1 essay per class? Dang. Well, at least you're getting rid of them. You're getting done with them all early. Goodness gracious. And you just have normal classes to worry about for the rest of the week. Jeez. All tomorrow, and then after tomorrow I have 2 huge tests that are finals for each of the following days. Ugh. So, a total of like 8 tests in total. Oh man. Way to end out the year. Hey, once you're done though, you're done. I don't think I switched. Hold on. I did not. Okay, no wonder I wasn't hearing things. It was coming out of the wrong source for me. I have 6 tests in totals because Friday I have a... Okay, so 12 things to worry about. Dang. Dang. I'm sorry, man. I kind of want to do that closet. That cuts off a little bit too much. I'm sorry, man, but like I said, at least you're getting them all out of the way. None of these are good here. Having this way down in the corner is not great. Better we'll take this. I can at least get a free item. Yeah, well, I have all A's. I don't want to F it up. Yeah, no. I understand that. Of course, I very much doubt with all A's you'll screw everything up at the end. At least I hope that's not how it should work. Unless your grading system's kind of screwy. Who knows? I do know with some places it's like, oh, secret passage. I do know with some places it's like, oh, this is like 30% of your grade or something like that. It's dumb. What are gold rooms? I actually don't know. Oh, it's these. Oh, laundry room I don't want. Locksmith? I've never taken the locksmith. I think I'm actually just going to do that just so I can take this for the first time. Anyways, I'm going to be writing a song. I'm attempting to do pure instrumental, so I'll have to go have a good night and good stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'd appreciate it. And good luck on your test. I do not envy you these next couple days, but you're as ready as you'll ever be, so good luck. 1 key, 3 keys, special key, lockpick kit. Ooh, okay. Okay. Can't just get back into the back now, can I? I was really hoping there'd be something else in here, but I guess not. Okay, so... Alright, already cut off most of that area. Alright, give me something I can actually work with here. I don't know if I've ever actually taken the drawing room. Maybe I did once, like, really early on in my run, but... I very rarely get the drawing room. Also, I need to look for... One thing I've been noticing, these chess pieces. There's been, like, hints that... there's something with these. So, and one thing I found is that the chess piece that's in the room seems to be consistent with the room, no matter where it is in the house. So I'm just writing this down. Okay. And I really want to try to get Bridge and Bride. Yeah, I already did this one. I really want to see if I can finish out the message today. Kitchen, all of these are corridor, not great. All of these are not great. We're going to redraw. Parlor, reading nook, pool. A pool this early? That's actually pretty nice. Oh, I forgot it's still drained, so that means I get all the money from here. I might need to switch this up. Although this is nice. Actually, I might leave this for right now. Because this just gets me money whenever I come to the pool. And the basement being drained isn't really doing anything. Well, not the basement. The fountain being drained isn't really doing anything for me right now. I really thought that draining the pool would cause like something to open up over here. I was very wrong. I don't mind the money, but... Alright. Parlor, den, nursery. I don't want to cut off everything, so we're actually going to go with the den here. So I can just grab a... Well, actually, I don't need these. Hold up. Why did I do that? I've never taken the patio. Oh, yes. And even though this doesn't, I don't really need a lot of this. Can I mess with this at all? Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds in certain... With a shovel, you may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay. And like this. And there was dig spots out in the hovel too. But I don't know if I want to go all the way back out there. Unless I get some... Unless I get some... more... Ooh. Okay, now I actually do want to draft this room over here so I can get something that's maybe like... Okay, hold on. What room is this again? This is the den. Den, W, pawn. There's going to be a puzzle with this, I'm sure. Also, I want to check around everywhere in this den, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, aha! I'll take the closet and the 2 items. This is the perfect kind of thing I was looking for here. Oh, it's the running shoes. These are perfect. Running around, sometimes not going to cause me to lose. This is great. All right, I need a... I feel like there's something with that. I really need a... That's not one of the angels, because they have a book. Ah, shoot. I need a freezer this run. Take the Nook. This is why you hoard keys. Okay, do I want a library? Parlor, chapel. Library has been having... Library's where I've been getting the... I'm gonna take the chapel. Because I got the gold for it. Yeah, chapel always has a white bishop over here. So it seems that certain rooms have a certain chess piece that is associated with them, but it doesn't really matter where that room is, it'll just always have that there. Okay, and then what's down this way? I don't want the pump room yet, because I want to get the... like the rumpus room. I am using... okay, yeah. Rumpus, black, bishop. I have a feeling this is for a puzzle, because it's just a motif that is very consistently throughout, so I'm just writing this down. I genuinely have no idea if it's for a puzzle or not at this moment. I'm going to be so real, but it's just, I got a feeling, ooh, baby, yes. Lockpick kit. Hell yeah. And then some more coins. I want to try to get a, especially with all the gems that I'm beginning and not using, I want to see if I can't get a freezer this run. I really could have used one last run. Okay. Are you going to be super trippy again? Like you were last time? That says yes? Okay.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the drawing card. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
It's like the only voice acting in this game.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes?
The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both.
What?
Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes
I've only found one of these.
resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Yeah, that's the only one I found so far in the boudoir.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms,
Yep.
there is a letter missing.
That points to that puzzle.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alazar.
You will only ever find 7.
The dawn of the following day,
Okay, so I got that. Let's see. Okay, actually, I found a bunch more of these. So, right now I have, as far as like the actual message, I have a bunch of it. I have the bottom 4 words, which is dates crack 8 safes, which so far I know dates have been codes to get into stuff. I've only found one of the. I found 2 of the safes. I only know how to get into one, and it was the one in the boudoir. But I think it's like 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't know what this word is. This word's probably small. Small something. I got we up here, and I have something that's like unt. UNT. I don't know what's going on. That one I may have wrong. I'm not sure. This thing is super trippy. I need to be taking the rumpus room more often. I'm already down to like 40 stamps. That's not great. Let's go to the left here, mostly because that's the only way I can go. I could get really screwed over here if I'm not careful. Or lucky. Mirrors. That's completely everything cut off. We're going to go with the spare room and save the corridor for when I don't have keys. Watch, this ends up being like the most important room in the game. I believe it at this point. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, wait. Dark room. Dark room lets me go up. Alright, we gotta take this. We don't have a breaker room, so... Because there's probably something over here. I just can't see it, so I can't pick it up. It's usually right around over here, or maybe over here. Alright. We just gotta guess randomly on this one and hope it's not bad. Can't even see anything. Go with the one in the middle. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, there is a letter that I need, and it's this one right here. So we're just going to go this way. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Wait, do I have the key card? Are you kidding me? I've never seen a room with 3 doors before. Also, power can go through this room. That's good to know, actually. Actually, power can go... This is a really good room for transporting power, actually. Okay, well... I just got cucked so hard. I just wanted to go this way. Are you kidding me? Is there nothing else that I can do? Yeah, because the locksmith didn't have a key card. Well, he had a special key, but it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get back around to him. And I wouldn't be able to make it around here even if he did have the key card. That sucks. Alright, well... What's with Elzara? Alright, I know about the puzzle with the paintings. I really need to be checking the rooms for more chess pieces, though. I did get 3 new rooms. I got the locksmith, I got the patio, and I don't think I've ever taken the drawing room before, I'm going to be honest. Shoot. That stinks. I guess I'm going to try to go back out and throw some money into the fountain. I forget about that. Man, I had 90 steps too. That was such a day. Oh yeah, also, I want to see if I can get the shelter again, because one of the things that I did while I was playing offline is I set it up so that the shelter was supposed to unlock at 8 p.m. today, and then be open for 4 hours after that. So, let's see here if this time lock safe is in-game time or out-of-game time. It's in-game time. Okay, so what day is it? It's day 16. I wrote down that day 11 was November 17th. So 12, 18, 13, 19, 14, 20, 15, 21, 16, 22. This doesn't seem very fair, though. Like... we just have to, like, guess what day that we're going to get this on. Like, in-game day we're going to get this on. Okay. I'm not going to look up anything else but this one thing, because I need to know if I'm just, like, like, this is bugged, or... because how this is set up, it's like, hey, set it for a day, because it gives you a specific day, but there's no, like, time in the game as far as I know. Time lock safe, in-game or real world time. Time passes faster in the game than in real life. Roughly 5 minutes in real life time equals. Oh. Okay. So it is in-game time. It is in-game time. Okay. So I just need to... okay. So it's day 16, so it's 5. Wait, no. Okay. 11 is 17. 12 is 18. 13 is 19. 14 is 20. 15 is 21. 16 is 22. Okay. So I need to set this for November 22nd. Set an unlock date. November 22nd. 22nd at... no, November 22nd at 12 p.m. actually, yes, okay. 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 Now, if only I had a way of knowing, like, what time it was in-game. It's pretty early, and from that it says, like, everything starts at, like, 8 a.m. So, if I just... it says it's about 5 minutes for every, like, in-game hour. Maybe if I need to find, like, an actual, like, clock in here. It'll tell me, like, what time it is. Alright, so it's... like... you can actually see the time changing. Okay, so I need to be looking for it to be about 12 p.m. and then I just need to go for it. Okay. Okay. Honestly, this is going to be a little bit better. Alright, keycard system off. Let's see. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Alright. forgot how to do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I found the email for this. Let me look back at this picture. So I got them all to purple. I've grabbed so many pictures of like dates and stuff like that. All right, the backlights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it immediately. Also, when you are out of the next, so off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay, so do I just need to get like one? I don't know what to do with the white one now. Okay, well I don't know what to do with that. In fact, I don't even know what that goes to. I need to be watching these clocks. Okay, so it's at about 9 a.m. right now. Commissary Nook corridor. Nook doesn't do me anything. Commissary does me nothing. Well, commissary might not be bad. This gives me 2 to work with instead of just 1 moving forward, so we'll go with it. And ooh, the chapel. Chapel work, storeroom, bed, parlor. We'll go with chapel because it gives me more to work with. No gold. Sometimes it has gold. There we go. Take that key. Take a reading nook. Get another key. Is there a clock in here? Parlor, storeroom, library. I'll go with the library. Because it started to have actual items in here now, which is nice. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I might go with this pump manual again, just to see if there's anything that I missed in there. I found one of the letters. We'll go with this. Ooh, the broken lever. Okay, so this was an I the other day. Now it's an E. And now it's next to 8, which... Okay, I got that. Anything that I combine? I could probably combine the broken lever with something, I'm going to be honest. What? Who knows? Also, I need to be finding another clock. So I don't get too far away. Oh man. This is a huge get. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft? That's awesome. I just did something stupid, didn't I? Yeah, I can't go up anymore. Stupid. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Reading Nook equals W Castle. Okay. Okay, well. We'll grab this one. See if there's like something that I can. Alright, I've never taken this room before, so we're just going to open up stuff that I've never taken before. Hello. Oh, hello. There are 12 major keys. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say about the past 40 years that I've already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiation from you. I had always known this final letter would give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted for you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years in your own terms. As scary and familiar a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. And knowing what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, saying nothing of her. Until we meet again, Herbert. Aww. There were 12 major keys. Metal detector. Okay, that's nice. Wait, what? Master bedroom? The ladies' guest bedroom, nursery, bunkhouse, boudoir. Wait a second. Okay, where's the time? I need to go someplace with the time. I need to look at it. Okay, it's 10. Alright. I just need to have enough time to make it out to the coat check parlor. I'm really just looking to see if I can't get some rooms that I haven't gotten before, which is going to be difficult on these lower levels, but it is what it is. All right, let's solve this real quick. Hold on. Do I have the parlor written down as the black pawn? Yeah, okay, that was like the first one I wrote down. Okay. I have multiple days of notes. This box the box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Alright, so if this is a lie, that means that the box that does not claim to be black has the gems, which means that it's either in this one or this one. If this is true, it points to this one. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. If this is true, it's in here. All right, if this is true, then it has to be in here. Because if this one is true and this one is false, then the gems would be in here. That would put the gems in here or here, but then this one would be made false. Okay, so this one cannot be true without this one also being true. Because if this one is not true, then it makes this one false by proxy. So it's either both of these are true or neither of them are true. I'm guessing the blue box. It doesn't really matter. Yep, okay. All right, and then we'll go with this. I'm just trying to draft something new. Oh, hello. I would really love a freezer or something. Why not? Oh, and I got the password here. I needed the magnifying glass, but it is Swan Song. Swan Song. At least I think it's still Swan Song. Yeah, it's still Swan Song. I can still see the S there. Okay, well, that's that, I guess. Now it's just to wait for noon to come around and see what's in that time locked safe. And it's 11, so, or almost 11. So we're just waiting here for a bit, it seems. That's annoying. Well, whatever. Take a drink of water. Oh yeah. I forgot I need to watch. I had an outfit debut yesterday. I meant to watch it, but I'm pretty sure I was streaming when she did it. So I missed out it. I need to find the VOD of it and watch that. Although I was really, I already saw what it was. She has like a bunny girl outfit, but I was really, she said she was opening up a fan box, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I hope she's not doing NSFW content. Ew, no, I don't want that for Henya. But it turns out it's just Japanese Patreon and nothing like that, so that was a relief. Apparently some people were worried about that. There's just some people you just don't want looted. And Henny is not that kind of streamer. Anything I can do? I can try to see if there's any chess pieces associated with these rooms that I haven't written down. Nope. I don't see a chess piece anywhere. I got the den. Wait, do I have the den? Again, I honestly have no idea if this is a part of a puzzle or not. I'm just assuming. Because it really seems like something that's part of a puzzle. Like, I didn't think these pictures were part of a puzzle, but they are. Move faster. Move faster. Alright. Also, where is this water going with the kitchen? I can send water here. I don't know how. There's no sink. This kitchen really sucks. Or this is really just a pantry, actually. Honestly, not an actual kitchen. Any chest pieces in here? Nope. Alright, chess pieces. I don't see any. Unless they're hiding somewhere where I can't see them. What room is this? The parlor. I would have got the chess piece in here. This is the bedroom. Oh, did I write down the chess piece for in here? Parlor, chapel, observatory, drawing room, dad rumpus. I do not have it for just a normal bedroom. Okay, this is going to be a W pawn. Does this just refer to like rarity? No, because the reading nook is a castle, and I get that all the time. Is there a chess piece in the security room? Yes, there is. Security equals W knight. Okay. I'm glad I did this. Okay, anything else? Anything in any chess piece in the entrance hall? No, but there do be birds. I'm thinking doobie doobie, oh way oh. I'm thinking doobie doobie, oh way oh. I can try checking these up there. I got plenty of steps. I just need to make sure I have at least 10 to get back out to the safe. So, well, more than 10. Alright, so reading nook. Was there a chess piece in the servants' quarters? I need to be checking this stuff. No, okay. Really need to be watching the library. Chess piece, chess piece, chess piece. chess piece. I don't see one. Workshop? Yeah, this was an I last time. And there's definitely one with these because there's certain highlighted words, and I'm writing them down. And so far, 1, 2, 3, 4 is first words on the, then 5, 6, 7 I haven't found. The last one is message. So, because it says first words on the, I've started writing down the first words of each of these. So, the first words of each of these are find among the white blank, blank, blank stones. So, it seems like there's like 2 messages in here. But 5, 6, and 7 I have not found yet. So, we have to do that. I don't even know what rooms those are in. Is there a chess piece out here? No? Okay. I need to start heading back out to the shelter, though. Okay, yeah, I need to go down and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Down and then towards the corridor. Sorry, I thought that was a chess piece. I'm seeing chess pieces everywhere. What's the time? All right, I'm gonna wait for this to hit noon, and then it should open. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Move, move, move. I don't think these always move. I think they only move once you set the time lock safe. I'm going to be honest. Something with these flowers. Anything interesting? No, not really. Oh, it's almost. And okay. All right, I'm gonna head on out there. By the time I get out to it, it should hopefully be opening. So I thought I saw something. It was just a bird. Although I am gonna save some coins for later. Yay. Man, I have so many gems and nothing to spend them on. Okay, this is 7. Yay! Okay. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself, and while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the year. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced have given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for the narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtain draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay. Oh. Alright, yep, and now we got 2. Yay! Okay. That's all we can do for today. These letters are super important. Don't know why. Probably gonna have to do with some other puzzle for sure. I need to be getting to like the upper left side, because I got pretty much everything except for all the letters figured out except for on the upper left. Day 17. Let's see if I can get that rumpus room again, because Alcatraz, or whatever his name is, Alzazel, Onomatopoeia, I don't know, whatever his name is, dude's got some crazy cutscenes. And the fact that they're fully voice acted is wild. It's like the only thing in this game that's voice acted. Schoolhouse. I've never gotten this one. It said it adds 8 classrooms. Oh, Herbie. So this was his desk. So I'm looking for secrets. Okay, I know there's these here. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will all readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I wish first to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, who... Hold on, there's something I need to do. No. Here we go. Our most gracious host today for not only paying attention in my classes, that was many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf... Not now. There we go. On behalf of our community and children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Miss Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who, I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I will end my praise of her here, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision, I'm certain, will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I will remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Meta joke to end. Remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. What was her gift? Huh? Okay. All right. Well, oh, no, nothing. Oh. I need to take the root cellar because I think it's going to have the last one of these. Because that and the shrine are like the only outdoor ones I've taken. What happens when I get all of these lit? I have questions. I'm so glad I saw that. This is why you explore rooms, baby. Irby, yay! I'm glad we turned those. It adds a little tick, 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 tick of the lighter. I like that. All right, left side, right side. Den, starting off strong. Getting this. Anything else in here of note? Yes, no, maybe so. All right. Don't need to worry about time. Observatory. Yes. Is the time moving? It is still moving, even though I didn't take it. Okay. Anything along here? No. Okay. What free stuff are you going to give me today? Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. +1 diamond. All right. Beautiful. Love it. Incredible. Why can't you spin these? Is this just for fun or is this a joke? Wait, you can spin this one too. I think these are just for fun. Okay. Bedroom. I don't mind meandering a bit around in this bottom layer. Anything else? Nope, nothing in here. Nope, okay. Just a free room to go through. That's all the bedroom is. Oh, rotunda would be nice, but I guess we're going with library because I can't afford anything else. That stinks. Back to the hall, I guess. Okay, is there anything in here that I missed? Okay. Nope, I've been doing this right. Oh, but I do need to... Dates are super important. Dates are super, super important. So I've been capturing like all these library cards as well. I've got the one for the history of Ordinia. So, I guess we'll go with that. Right back to the entrance hall, and we're gonna go just up this time. Not great. Chapel it is. And we can only go this way. I don't have any keys, so I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna come down here and try to get a place that has keys. Freezer. I wanted a freezer so many times and never got one. All right, I have to go with the security room though. Okay. That's actually really good, because that lets me know which door I do not need to open on this side. Oh wait, that took steps to walk back and forth. I'm an idiot. Okay. All right, now let's set the security stuff. Security level low, unlocked, confirm settings, back. Okay. All right, so we just got that. If this is locked, we're cucked. I need something with a key, something with a key, something with a key. We're done. We're already done. Oh yeah, and getting power going to the furnace just gives you a key, I found. Which is pretty stank, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, hold on. There is one last chance. 1 gem, 1 key, and 8 coins? Oh. Well, that just means that there's 1 key behind one of these doors in here. Shoot! Dang it. What a bad day. Well, no, I got one of the fires lit. Man, I really wanted to see, like, what happens when you... It said there was going to be 8 classrooms. I didn't get a single one. That stinks. Oh, wait, Red Arrow Bird. He came back like an hour later. I just saw that. I gotta say, I haven't really progressed, but I have a cool sounding thing I can do. I have the opening riff, and then I made it to... Oh, he made it. He was back here like 10 minutes ago. I had the opening riff, and then I made it where it loops once it reaches a section, and then I'm able to do things on top of that to make it better, get the sound I'm going for. Just haven't gotten past it. Ah, cool. Cool. Progress. That's all that matters. I really want to see what was in those classrooms. Shrine. I haven't done this one yet. I don't have any gold to give to it, but... Oh, that reminds me. Okay, it's probably the root cellar where that other, like, switch is. Making an offering may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Okay, I don't have anything to give you right now. Okay, so this is maybe a good thing if you have a bunch of money to come back here at the end of the day and just like dump it all in here. Especially if it's not going to save. Okay. Because I've had some really good money runs recently. On the day where I found the hidden treasure, it gives you 40 gold, by the way. And I also had a purse at the same time. So I got an extra 13 gold with it. So I went from like 0 to 53 gold like that. I was like, oh, this was a good day. Bedroom. Okay, well, I love a sledgehammer or something. Any gold, gold, goobly ga? Nope, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna go with the parlor. I want gold, but I need gems right now. Alright. This is the black box. This is the black box. The black box is not empty. Alright, if this is true, if this is true, if this is true, and these two are false, that means it's in here. But if this is false, it means the black box is empty. And it means that one of these would have to be true then. But which one is just a crapshoot at that point? I think I just have to go with these two being false and this one being true, because that's the only one that narrows it down to one for sure. Yep. Why am I getting a freezer now when I just desperately don't need it? Can at least get a key here. Okay. And then back to the chapel. No gold to lose right now, so we going through in style. Pantry. Ooh, an orange. That gives me +5. That cuts too much off. Going with this one. Get the key in here. Go left. Closet. Closet might not be too bad because I would get 3 items. I'm actually going to take that. Greater chance of finding. Okay. What's this? Lucky rabbit's foot? Greater chance of finding items. Okay, fantastic. This is going to be a good day. What's the outer room? The shrine. Okay. I think I want to try to come back there at the end. And gonna go with the spare room because I have, just so I can get this out of the pool. That doesn't help me. Den's the only one that helps me here. It gives me one of these. And I'm going to try to see if I can fill in some of this space down here. Get some... buff. Okay. And then there's vac indicators. I really don't know what those do. All right. Courtyard is also, it costs one, but there's two. Gems in here now, so that's a... Also, it beeped at me, but I guess it's probably for that. Yep, got plenty of keys, all right. Coat check, not doing anything for me just yet. Nursery, security. That's really good for, but it cuts off too much. Actually, with security, I already have, so I already have the breaker room, so I can set this keycard system to absolutely be helpful. So set it to high, and then change offline mode to unlocked, and then, okay. And then now, yep, all of these should be, oh, hello. Yes. Corridor, nursery, corridor. We're going high. Actually, dark room's perfect. I hate that it doesn't like go out until you step into it. But then I just have to go straight, and I will be able to turn the lights back on. Oops. There we go. Perfect. And now we've done away with the debuff there, which is nice. And we also get whatever item is over here. It's a broken lever, okay. Oh, a key. Okay, perfect. Boudoir. A laboratory. Okay. I've never gotten a laboratory before. Okay. Oh my god, the key card. Heating and cooling curves. Test at 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa. Eh? H2O melting point. Taking a picture of this. Room temp. Complete thaw. Ah, I wish there was a magnifying glass. Well, I wish I had one. Shoot. Oh. Oh, there you are. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's wrong. It can only be accessed via the terminal in the office. Okay. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I don't know what it does, though, so we'll see. Hello? I typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on this date. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Why is everyone just okay with how this works? Everyone's real nonchalant about this. Alright, and there's this station here. Hello! Hi. You are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create original and unique house features that will last until the end of the day. Continue with experiment. When you draft a room, lose 5 steps and then gain 1 star. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Set your dice to 2. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, for each bedroom you draft, after your second, let's see, gain 1 star. Combine. Okay. No return to main menu. Okay. Log into network. Swan song. Found that out. Alright, is there anything special on the network for this computer? I had no idea about that. Staff services. Data transfers. Remote terminal access. Just security, okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a boiler. Boiler room. Oh my goodness. Watch, this is a puzzle. Wait, what room am I in? Okay, I already got the thing figured out here. Okay. Anything else to see or do? Okay, well I got some things from the periodic table of elements. I feel like there's something I should be able to do, but I guess not. All right, I need to be drafting bedrooms if I can now. That's really bad. I want to try everything I can to not get the weight room. The archives are not great, but they're definitely better than the weight room. this room? I do. I need to try to be going left. Shoot. Okay. I think that got me a star too. There's usually some sort of item in here as well. Usually. Ah, you do get a gem. That's nice. Alright, and then that one leads down. And this one leads up. Man, I'm glad I turned these off. I'm gonna take the observatory. Because we're getting stars left and right now. Because I got 10. And I believe it goes up to 11 maybe here? I don't know. Oh yeah, just apples are extra delicious today and plus 3 steps. Alright, cool. I guess apples give you a 3 instead of 2. I got... Yeah, this is a W. Because it's wheat and heat, the difference was W. Okay. Okay, I don't want that. Study. We're gonna go with this one. Boudoir. Wait, that just leads me back around. Oh, that stinks. At least I get another gem in here. Sometimes you can get running shoes or something, but no. Okay. 2, 5, 12. Boip. Okay. Wait, I have this room, right? Yeah. Okay. Dark room. Okay, now I need to go back down to security and try to go left. And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to have enough steps to go back to that shrine. Oh. Oh, I never did get a boiler room attached to the laboratory. That stinks. Okay, well... I'm gonna go with the pool, because I'm gonna get some money here. Because I have it drained. Alright. Apparently, depending on where the pool is... let's go up, maybe? Alright. Alright. Boiler room. I don't think it does anything for me right now. The gymnasium already turned off the lights in here, so it's not going to be doing its usual thing. Okay. Billiard room. I don't want to be using my gems. And this is going to give me a couple keys, so... Hell to the yeah, baby. Hello, sir. Alright, 15. 4 times 2 is 8. Let's see. 7 times 4 is 28. Divided by 14 is 2. Where's 2? And let's see. 13 minus 3 is 10. Times 5. My brain just died on me. 10 times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. Okay, keys for days. Here we go. Okay. Sauna, locker room. None of these help me. I'll take the sauna because I still have ways where I can go to the left. I gotta go with the sure bet. Which is plus 20 tomorrow. Oh, hello. Another key. Okay. Okay, and then we go down. Security door set high was a good idea. Alright, commissary. This is gonna be my last gem though, which really stinks. Gem, magnifying glass would be nice. Shovel. Okay, there we go. Oh, because there's something in the laboratory I want to see, though. Ah, we got it. Let's... Oh, wait, hold on. Yep. Felt that. Alright, let's go back up to the laboratory. And read whatever this note is with the magnifying glass. What does this say? Cooler is unaffected. I have no idea why that's important. Truly no idea whatsoever. Okay, now where am I going down to? I'm heading down to the commissary, so... And then please let me go left. Okay. Pump room doesn't really help me at the moment. I got these though, so I can at least see what's in here. Oh my god. I wish I had taken the locker now. Jeesh. That ends everything, so I have to take the library. Alabama, Arkansas. What are the two that I have pictures of? The pump system and the history of Ordinia. Okay, so we'll start with the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, back at the top. Okay. We can't do the cloister. I kind of want to take the wine cellar just because I haven't yet and I want to unlock this room. Oh. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. It's in a room I can't get to. It's literally would have been the next one over here. That sucks. Oh, I don't have the shovel anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, pilot plot. I already had this one. Anything else? Anything else at all? Oh, hello. MCC, hold on. This crest seems important. MCC X3. What year is that? 1,180. 50. I don't know Roman numerals. So that's 1,213. Maybe? I'm not sure. Anything else that I can play around with? Anything at all? Anything that looks interesting? No, not really. Okay. Well. Okay. I got 5 gold. I need to make it back outside, which I should be able to do pretty easily. Okay. Then I need to go right and down. Okay. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll come across some locked chests that I missed along the way. I wish I had the shovel. That would be nice. Oh, my throat is feeling it. Let me tell you what. Oh, well, this stinks. Gonna lose 1 gold here. But then I need to go, yeah, down this way. Okay. Aha! I do have this, though. Come on, give me some gold. Nope, just more keys that I don't need. I don't think I've ever had this many keys. I'd love a laundry room at this point. Well, that would just... I wouldn't be able to afford it, though. Okay, I can try drafting some stuff this way and see if I can maybe get some more gold. Yep. This was a good idea. I haven't seen a mailroom in forever. This was a good idea. Went from 4 to 7. All right. Let's dump this in the shrine and see what we get. Well, actually, I'm going to throw 1 in here. Save that for a rainy day whenever I feel like it. All right. Yay. But so the gardener, add 8 courtyards to your draft pool for 3 days. Courtyards are great. They get me items. Okay. Well, cool. All right, anything else I can do on this day? Nah, nothing I can do. Okay, call it a day. Calling it. Calling it. Calling it. I don't think I'm going to go under that 4 hours like I did last night because I don't think my throat can handle it. Although I do want to try to get the root cellar because I think that's where the last switch I need to turn is. And that's where the last switch is. I'm assuming. New rooms 3. Save and continue. I'm going to get back to drawing. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, so I got a bunch of courtyards to deal with. Okay, oh yeah, plus 20. Forgot I grabbed that sauna. Do like that sauna a lot. Oh man, my chair has started doing a thing where it just slowly sinks. And it's not great. Trading post, schoolhouse. We're gonna do the schoolhouse. Because I just want to see. Because I didn't get any of the classrooms the last time I had this. And I want to see what these gosh darn classrooms do. Alright, left side. I need to go up and to the left. Library, cool. Treasure map, cool. Oh my god, it's so far up there. You get like 40 gold from it though, it's crazy. Okay. Dates are super important. Dates are super important. So I'm just grabbing like all the dates that I can. In hopes that maybe one of them will work for opening. Like something The foundation does not reset each day. What? Well, how do I get that to come down? Also, my throat is starting to give out. I want to go down there. Okay. Does not reset each day. Okay, so once you get this, it's just there. I'm glad I got this into early. Okay. West Hall. Something that I can... Mailroom, your package has been delivered. Amateur lock pick kit, 1 coupon book, and 2 gems. Okay. The lock pick kit is great. The lock kit pick, the kit pick lockers, the lick pock, I don't know. Save 1 of each purchase you make in the estate. Cool. There's usually some... Maybe there's some... I guess that's only with the metal detector. I still can't get over that room. Oh yeah, I have courtyards galore. I think I'm gonna take this so I can get an item. It'd be great if I could get a shovel in here. This will work too, though. I'm gonna go up. Parlor, nook, garage. Take the garage so I can get some keys. still something in here. Oh, there it is. Yay! Alright. Don't have the trunk keys, so it is what it is. We'll go this way then. Storeroom, bedroom, nursery. We're gonna go with bedroom because that's the only one that helps me at the moment. Sleeping mask is incredible. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5. Okay, perfect. Classroom! I don't even read what it did. I just picked it. Grade 1. While drafting in Classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each classroom in your house. Okay. Blue, violet, green, red, yellow, orange. Wait, hold on. Classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? Yes. Fill in each object below with the correct color. Each color is only used twice. There's a blueprint. So that's supposed to be green. And that flag is supposed to be yellow. Hold on. Something tells me this is something for... I could be completely off base. That might be something for a puzzle. This is grade 1. Can you get all 8? I know there's an apple on the desk. Let me grab that real quick. I would assume each of these that you get, it goes up a grade. That makes the most sense. Try the lockpick. Redraw total 3. I'm gonna take another courtyard. Get another item, which is the shovel. We about to do some digging, boys. All right, and I have a map, which means that okay, and while I'm here, I'm gonna see if I can't make a path down to that. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll take this. I have the metal detector and the shovel. They just decided to give me that, I guess. Man, I'm so glad I set courtyards up to give me 2. Cost 1 to give me 2 back. They're always worth it. I have a ton of keys. And these just, oh man. Okay. Absolutely worth it. Okay, now I want to go back to that foundation room because there was a ton of places to dig there. And there was a couple places in this courtyard too. A rock. Was there just the one? Yes, there was just the one. Okay. Okay, I saw this dig spot. Coins, okay. And then there was one over here. More coins. Oh man, we're rolling in it now. And while I'm here, I'm gonna at least like fill in this area. I'm gonna take more gems. Let's see, all 3 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. That cannot be the case. Only 1 box can contain gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's also a lie. Only 1 box can contain gems. This box contains gems. That's... yes. Yep, okay. That one was easy. Alright, now I'm going to see if I can't get up to where that treasure map is, which is so far up there. Moats and boats and waterfalls. Wait, can I hit this? No, okay. Alleyways and payphone calls. Okay. I was watching CC and GG. Oh, there's a sledgehammer, yes. Karaoke yesterday, and I cannot believe they sang Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros song. I thought I was the only person that knew about that band. Oh, hey, cool. Love the metal detector. Such a good item. Ooh, turnip. Oh yeah, we got a good run going here. Okay, I'm going this way. Ooh, let's try lockpicking. Yes! And then, ooh, observatory. Not great. Laboratory. Not great. I think observatory does the most for me at the moment. Well, okay. Actually, laboratory could have done some fun stuff. Oh, what's this? The dead-end rooms are more common today. Well, that sucks. Well, we gotta get past that, I guess. I have 3 courtyards in a row. I just realized. Closet. Courtyard. Freezer might not be bad one of these times, just because of how many gems I have. Oh. That's incredible. Okay. Moats and boats and waterfalls. Alleyways and payphone calls. Nook doesn't help me. Bunk rooms doesn't help me. Secret passage does. And I got the gems for it, so. Let's see. I would really love a mechanical room, but that's not going to be the case. That doesn't help me. I'm going to try this one to see if I can get one of like the rare bedrooms. Maid's chamber. Bunk room. Aquarium. I'll take the aquarium. Okay, here we go. And a dig spot. Coins. I am absolutely stacked today. Attic. Yes, we're taking this. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. Oh, baby. We got the good stuff. The broken lever. I've never, ever found what I need to do to use that. Okay, hold on. Alright. Attic equals W bishop. Okay. Ow! Oh! I just... Alright, I think this is going to be the last run though, because my throat is starting to hurt and I actually have to work tomorrow. Oh, hello. Change the ending to political. April 12. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that, although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at the Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Anders, editor, Ruffington, Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, 205 Conceded Court, 021172765. Change the editing to political. Okay. Anything else up here? I think that's us. And that's our brother, maybe? Or maybe that's Herbert. That's his older brother, and that was their father, I think, maybe? Interesting. We did get another date. Hold on, can I take a picture of this? I did not, okay. Oh my god, I need to get it so that I can actually see that date though. Dates are super important, because that's how you unlock saves. Okay, now we go up. And we really hope that I got some stuff that I can play with around down here. So I really hope these aren't all dead ends, or else we're screwed. Servants' quarters, kitchen, study. I really want to take the study again, but we'd be screwed if we did. So I gotta go with kitchen. I'm gonna save my coins for the moment because I still have like over 70. Oh, another classroom. This should be grade 2 then. Yeah. Mathematics worksheet. Let's put these numbers. Oh wait, 2, 5. Okay, this is to teach you how, like, I think that works. The billiards game works. Yeah, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I already figured that out though. Yeah, okay, this is where you would have figured that out. Coast and coat, already found that. And it points out these? Okay. I love how each of the classrooms has an apple in it. That's really funny. I have a question. What if they just didn't draft their classroom like one of these days? Like, did those kids just get the day off from school? Like, how did... Oh, that cuts me off. I've never had this room before. I'm going to take it, even though that does kind of just stop things. Oh my god. I don't have anything to do with all this money, though. I want to see if I can't try to draft a freezer. I'll head back down there and try to draft a freezer. Wednesday, November 25th. Okay, it gives the current date in here. That's nice. Do any of these give me a prompt to use a key? Any of them at all? That would be nice. No, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, okay, no, okay. Okay, but I do know that Vault is White Castle. Or Rook. Okay. We do know that. Okay, now I want to see if I got 65 gold. I want to come down here and see if I can't, like, draft a... Okay, I want to go straight down, and then, no, I want to go over and then down. And then down, and then right to the classroom, okay. Okay, and then through here. And then to the foundation and down. Alright, I want to see if I can't try to draft a freezer so I can freeze these assets. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Okay. Storeroom, commissary. Like this, so I can at least grab this stuff. Okay, come on. I was so lucky earlier with getting... We'll take the office. Magnifying glass? Alright, well, cool. Doesn't help me. And the greenhouse is broken. Again, I've never gotten the greenhouse. There's also this over here. I have a bunch of dates, although I have no idea which one it could possibly be. So, April 12th, I don't know. Wait, no. It would be 0, 4. Nope, okay. I don't even know where to begin with this. Actually, hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Roman numerals. M is 1,000, C is 100. So the MCC is 1,200, and then XIII is 13. 1,213. Let's try that. Nope. Okay, so it wasn't the one from the family crest. Wait a second. I have a thought. Okay. How about 0203? Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't hit enter. 02. Wait, no. Okay, so I'm basing this off of, there was this book called The History of Ordinia that I picked up online that was heavily redacted and was checked out by this detective. And in there was a really passive-aggressive note that's like, hey, I bet you have this somewhere in your personal stash. And I'm like, I bet you it's in here. So I'm looking at the dates that it was taken out, and one is March 2nd, and the other one is September 3rd. So it's going to be, March 2nd is going to be 0203. No, okay. Let's try September 3rd then. So 0309. No, okay. What would be maybe August 2nd, because that's the day that Marigold won that literary honor. I'm just trying to think of anything that I can think of. So that would be 2208. No. Okay, so 2701. I'm just trying all the dates that are in the archive. 11. No. 17. 11. No. Okay, day she disappeared. So it's going to be 2202 for February 22nd. Nope. Okay. And then September 2nd. That's going to be 0209. No. Okay. Those are all the dates that I could think of. All right. Dang. All right, come on. Give me a freezer. Give me a freezer. Give me a freezer. I've never had the master bedroom before. Oh my god. More Ajay box. This is the thing that was in the trading post. A popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated in the island of Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes of both log boxes and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajai box is distinguished by its lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make the 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread around the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering a greater challenge and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Okay, you just want the corners to be okay. Okay. Oh. This might actually be. I did it. Allowance token. You have been awarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Oh, so I get a daily allowance? What's this? To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me, ever grateful, Mary. P.S. They made me change the ending of course as you predicted. Wait. The book we just read. This book is quite near, in fact, in the same room. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked as a prince from his toes to his head. With the clues that we had, and do you know which book? The prince had a love for all things red, and it's the only true color, the prince often said. But what's the difference between... I don't understand. I think this is the same as it was in the nursery. The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath in the bed. Maybe we can guess with the clues that we said. It was a story of a boy who also read, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. Anything interesting in here? No. And as you, my reader, might already presume, this book is quite near, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. Anything about, like, a foreword? Okay. Hold on. Is this the last page? I won't know until I can find the nursery again. Taking so many damn pictures. Oh. Wait, hold on. This looks to be Simon. Any dates on here? Because they will surely come up on a safe somewhere, I'm sure. Nope, okay. Alright, I got that figured out. I permanently got an allowance of +2. Yeah, okay. That's kind of awesome. Oh, hello. Oh man, Herb, the controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or flaw, please advise. Wait. Okay. Simon, I never tend to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... Well, that's unhelpful. Grandpa or uncle. So the cannon's in the room, my bro. That sword's awesome. Okay. Bro, what if you never got, like, this room? How many times did he spend just sleeping in... like, random rooms because he just never got this room? Like, for real, though. Okay. I've got a ton of stuff. I feel like there should be something that I should be able to do still, but no, not really. Okay. Observatory. The Foundation. Oh wait, the Foundation is going to be on the other side. Let me go back to that bedroom. I get to it by going around, okay. Because I might have just overlooked it. Yeah, because it should be over here. Looks like I have to get maybe some sort of specific type of room over here. One that actually has space for it, I guess. I don't know. Genuinely don't know. All right, well, my voice is giving out. I'm going to call it here. And as much as I would love to save these 66 gold and 82 steps that I have, I keep going. It's just, there's nothing that's going to let me move on. That really stinks. Do I even have I don't have a commissary. All right, well, one thing I can do is... I can head it off by throwing in a coin. Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, oh, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, valley of plenty. Ugh. What are you gonna do? I bet you this is in the root cellar. I bet you it's in the root cellar. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, but it has not been a fun reel. I hope you guys have a good one. And I don't know if I will be streaming tomorrow. Maybe. We shall see. I need to do a little bit, I need to get back to some drawing. We'll see. I might do some anatomy practice and all that jazz. Anyway.